Okay, let's talk some sports, and Deuces Rogers is on assignment live from South Philadelphia.
Yeah, and a very special event with a lot of familiar faces down there as well, Deuces, huh?
Yeah, that is definitely the case. We are live at the Live Casino and Hotel in South Philadelphia with Ron Jaworski and Coach Dick Vermeil. It's the big weekend for you, Jaws, your youth playbook, the celebrity weekend. You got the golf tomorrow and a big gala tonight.
Yeah, we raised Deuce over $6 million in 38 years of this event, and you know it's been very special. Last year we brought in Harold Carmichael. It was a Hall of Famer last year, and we could all not be more happy for the man to my right and your right, Dick Vermeil, who's going into the Hall of Fame in early August. And you talk about a deserving coach, a deserving person, a deserving family man. It is that guy right here. We are all thankful for his presence as a coach.
Yeah, Coach, in 7 weeks you'll be finally enshrined in Canton. I remember talking to you a little bit after you got the news. It's been a few months now since you got the news. Has it finally sunk in that you're going to Canton?
Yeah, I know it's real, but it's still overwhelming. You know, it's just, I lay awake in the middle of the night sometime thinking about what I'm going to say and how I'm going to pay my respects to everybody that helped me get there, starting with this guy right there. You know, there's so many people involved that I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity.
What does it mean for you tonight to be honored by this guy, Ron Jaworski?
Well, I'm here because I hope it helps Ron's charity works. You know, he helps charity works that I'm in, and you know, he does so much. And by being here as a future Hall of Fame coach, and it stimulates him a little more giving and raising some money, even it makes the whole evening even better. Yeah.
How have you guys kept this relationship going for so long?
It was simple, you know, and he was a tough coach, I will tell you that. But, you know, my dad passed away when I was a young man at 19, and Coach Vermeil really filled that void and gave me leadership and direction and discipline, like all young people need. If you're an NFL quarterback or not, you still need discipline. He gave me that discipline, and we've been like father-son since then.
There's a lot of cool items that are going to be inside the ballroom, a lot of memorabilia. One thing that's not for auction, but is here, it's your Super Bowl trophy.
Yeah, well, obviously it's not the real one. Okay, the real one weighs 7.5 pounds, 22 inches tall. This one's 22 inches tall, but it only weighs about 2 pounds. Okay?
But there's a dent in the top of it.
Yeah. Well, when you get old, everything dents. Yeah. This actually, the dent happened. We had it at Ron's Downtown Country Club for a golf tournament one day, and somehow it got a dent in it. But, you know, it still means the same.
All right. It's going to be a great night tonight here at the Live Casino for Ron Jaworski and the Hall of Famer, Coach Dick Vermeil. I'm Deuces Rogers. Back to you guys in the studio. We'll see you again at 6:15.
Yeah, right. A lot to celebrate for sure. Okay, great to see all of you.
Yeah, well deserved. Thanks, Deuces.
Deuces Rogers at Casino Live in South Philadelphia. Deuces, what's happening there?
Jim, we're with two guys you know very well, Ron Jaworski and the Hall of Fame coach Dick Vermeil. We're here for Ron Jaworski's Celebrity Golf Challenge. The golf is tomorrow. Tonight, a big gala here at Live Casino and Hotel. Jaws, you've been doing this 38 years. You started when you were still a player. How important is this event for you in terms of raising money for kids?
Well, actually, I learned from Coach Vermeil and Leonard Tost, who was our owner at the time, that it was important as an active athlete and a pro player in this town that you had to give back. And they got me started, and I just keep carrying the torch for 38 years. We've raised over $6 million for at-risk youth in our community. And thanks to guys like Coach Vermeil, Harold Carmichael a year ago went in the Hall of Fame, we honored as well. So we're honoring the good people, the good guys.
And tonight you are going to honor Dick Vermeil as he's going into the Hall of Fame in about 7 weeks. Coach, what does this mean for you? I know you're humble and you're modest, but it's a crowning achievement.
Well, it's something I didn't expect. So I didn't lay around thinking I deserved it, you know, and now it's happened. And my first thought is being grateful for all the people, starting with Ron and the other athletes, the coaches here in town, Marion Campbell's, Fred Bruni, Dick Corey, these kind of guys that all made great contributions. You already mentioned Harold Carmichael. Without these guys, I don't go. So I'm standing on their shoulders. But, you know, at the same time, it's beyond my life's expectation. It really is. And to think that I'm going in with the Don Shulas and Tom Landrys and the Joe Gibbses and Bill Parcells, and, you know, I've never put myself in that category. And now all of a sudden, voters put me in with that group. It's an overwhelming feeling.
You certainly belong. Obviously, your crowning
a lot of guys that belong.
Your crowning achievement was the Super Bowl victory with the Rams. But where does Philadelphia live in your heart?
Well, number one, you know, I'm going in as an Eagle. I'm proud to be an Eagle. I live here in an Eagle. I have grandkids who were born here, and they all wear green, okay? And so, you know, I'm an Eagle, and I'm going in as an Eagle. The Chiefs will be there, the Rams will be there, and I have great relationships with a lot of those people, but they know where my heart is in Philadelphia.
Jaws, I know you're going to be there in Canton as well to watch it happen. What does Coach Vermeil mean to you?
I can't really put it into words in a short period of time. You know, I could probably speak for every player he's ever coached. He made us better people, not only better football players. You know, we were winners. We won championships. We had very positive things happen in our life. But he taught us a lot more than just playing football. It's about how to take care of your wife, your kids, your family, how to treat people in a respectful way. That's Hall of Fame talent right there.
Life lessons. Coach.
I'll tell you, my wife's putting on my gold jacket, but Ron Jaworski is going to be standing right next to her.
All right, I love to hear that. I got to ask you an Eagles question since you're here. I know you were out at minicamp a couple of weeks ago. What are your thoughts about the team and specifically quarterback Jalen Hurts as he enters his second full year as a starter?
Well, I saw a lot of talent. I didn't see anybody that couldn't move. Normally, when you sit down and watch in prior practice session, even with no pads and no helmet, you look and say, well, that guy doesn't move like the rest of them. I didn't see anybody that couldn't move. I was really impressed with the great big guys and the line coach working with them over there in the drills, because there's a lot of things you can do with offensive linemen without pads on that prepare them for a season. And Jalen, you know, I met him for the first time physically. You know, I've always thought he was a tremendous leader and a great kid, and I just think all he needs is a lot of experience playing the game under the tempo of the game, on the practice field and game day, and I think also preseason games.
All right, hopefully it works out. Yeah. Coach, congratulations on the Hall of Fame induction.
Thank you very much.
Jaws, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Deuces.
All right, well, a couple other notes. The Phillies begin a 5-game series in Washington, and Game 6 of the NBA Finals tonight at 9 o'clock here on 6 ABC. Jim, back over to you.
Thank you, Deuces. 3 pretty fine gentlemen right there. Thank you.
6 weeks from now, the Eagles will be on the field for training camp. The optimism is brimming with this team, and that's not just coming from the fans.
We can be as good as we want to be. Like you see it on paper already, but we got to go put the work in. And so, with training camp, I know.
I've been on a lot of teams that are talented that aren't very good. I've seen that around the league. Talent is one component. Now, I do happen to think we have great coaching and we have good leadership and a lot of things that'll be able to get the most out of that talent. But we still got to do that. We still got to put the work in. Still got to go through training camp, come together as a team, build the culture. All that has to take place. And you know, I'm looking forward to starting that July 25th.
We caught up with those birds at the Ron Jaworski Celebrity Golf Challenge at Riverwinds Club in West Deptford this morning. A lot of star power out there, all for a great cause. The money raised will benefit the Jaws Youth Playbook, which is all about giving back to the community.
Building playgrounds, building ball fields, giving kids nutritious food, just, you know, giving them an opportunity to live a better life, because we're all grateful for the success that we've had, but I think it's absolutely imperative that people give back.
There's nobody like Jaws. There's just nobody like him that does everything in a genuine, integrity way, and I will always be here to support him.
Supporting Jaws, you know, over the years, I love everything he's about.
When you get a call from him or an opportunity to come support someone that's done so much good for the community, you go to it.
Well said. You can't say no to Jaws. Too good of a guy.
All right. Thank you, Deuces.